Chronicles Chapter 23. When David was old and full of years, he made his son Solomon king over Israel. He gathered together all the leaders of Israel, as well as the priests and the Levites. The Levites, 30 years old or more, were counted, and the total number of men was 38,000. David said, of these, 24,000 ought to be in charge of the work of the house of the Lord. 6,000 ought to be officials and judges. 4,000 ought to be gatekeepers, and 4,000 ought to praise the Lord with the instruments I have made for that purpose. David divided the Levites into groups corresponding to the sons of Levi: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. From the Gershonites, Ladan and Shimei. From the Gershonites, Ladan and Shimei. The sons of Ladan, Jehiel the first, Zethem and Joel, 3 in all. The sons of Shimei, Shelomoth, Haziel, and Haran, 3 in all. These were the heads of the families of Ladan. The sons of Shimei, Jahath, Zena, Jush, and Beriah. These were the sons of Shimei, 4 in all. Jahath was the first and Ziza the second, but Jush and Beriah did not have many sons, so they were counted as one family. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel, 4 in all. The sons of Amram, Aaron, and Moses. Aaron was set apart, he and his descendants, forever, to consecrate the most holy things, to offer sacrifices before the Lord, to minister before him, and to pronounce blessings in his name forever. The sons of Moses, the man of God, were counted as part of the tribe of Levi. The sons of Moses, Gershom and Eliezer. The descendants of Gershom, Shubal the first. The descendants of Eliezer, Rehabiah the first. Eliezer had no other sons, but the sons of Rehabiah were very numerous. The sons of Izhar, Shelomith the first. The sons of Hebron, Jeriah the first, Amariah the second, Shahaziel the third, and Jechamim the fourth. The sons of Uzziel, Micah the first, and Ishiah the second. The sons of Merari, Mahli, and Mushi. The sons of Mahli, Eleazar, and Kish. Eleazar died without sons, he had only daughters. Their cousins, the sons of Kish, married them. The sons of Mushi, Mahli, Eder, and Jeremoth, 3 in all. These were the descendants of Levi, according to their families. They also cast lots, just as their relatives, the descendants of Aaron, did, in the presence of King David, Zadok, Ahimelech, and the heads of families of the priests and Levites. The older and younger families were treated alike, so the Levites no longer needed to carry the tabernacle or any of the articles used in its service. For according to the last instructions of David, the Levites were counted from those 20 years old or more. Their duty was to help the descendants of Aaron in the service of the house of the Lord, to be in charge of the courts and side rooms, the purification of all sacred things, and the performance of other duties at the house of God. They were also responsible for the bread set out on the table, the fine flour for the grain offerings, the unleavened bread, the baking, the mixing, and all measurements of quantity and size. They were proper number and in the way prescribed for them. So the Levites carried out their responsibilities for the tent of meeting, for the holy place, and under their relatives, the descendants of Aaron, for the service of the house